Welcome to the Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat, ladies and gentlemen. On tonight's show, week number 2 of the SCIL football season. Grab the wife and kids, pop open a cold drink, and leave the remote alone for the next 45 minutes, will you please? We begin here at Hopatcong High School, big matchup. Hopatcong Chiefs, Hopatcong Lions. Let's roll the video on that game.
Hello, it's Olivia and Magdalene, and together we run the Weekend Bag Program, Inc. The program is a kid-founded and run nonprofit. Through the program, we provide weekend meals and hygiene necessities to students throughout Sussex County over the weekend. We service over 200 students in over 20 out of 38 public schools, ranging from preschool through college students. We need your help with funding as the need is growing and pricing is increasing. A weekend bag costs around $20 per bag. We've been running for 8 years and have provided over 140,000 meal items. You can visit us at Weekend Bags Program or our Facebook at Weekend Bag Program, Inc. Thank you.
Hopatcong in the first quarter, 3rd and 3 at their own 43. Pete Corrigan with the big sack for Hopatcong. Hopatcong would have to kick it away. Hopatcong on offense, 3rd down play at their own 46. Joe Anthers with a good pursuit for Hopatcong, and the Lions will be forced to punt. Hopatcong then mounts a drive. Joe Martinick dashes 15 yards, and Chiefs first down to the Hopatcong 21-yard line. 4th down play for Hopatcong deep in Hopatcong territory. John Van Amen with the big sack, and Hopatcong would take over on downs. Hopatcong defense able to contain Hopatcong, led by Zach and Aaron Ray on that play. That would force Hopatcong to punt from their own end zone. Bad snap right here. Sam Ciardi comes charging in to block the punt. Loose ball. Aaron Ray pounces on it. It's a touchdown with the extra point. 7-0 Hopatcong after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go. Hopatcong, 4th down play. Jeremy Tucker up the middle. First down to the Hopatcong 28. And Hopatcong will go on the score as Jeremy Tucker dives in the end zone. PAT failed. 7-6 Hopatcong. Final second quarter. 3rd down play for Hopatcong. Joe Martinick breaks it outside. He could go all the way, but Tim Lambreglia saves the touchdown to keep it 7-6 Hopatcong at the half. All right, folks, 3rd quarter we go. Hopatcong at the Hopatcong 47, 4th and 5. Eugene McGuire completes the pass to Steve Grosso. First down to the Hopatcong 34-yard line. Another 4th down play for Hopatcong. Less than a yard, Jeremy Tucker keeps the drive alive. And it will be Tucker running in for the touchdown. 16-yard touchdown run right here with a 2-point conversion. It will be 14-7 Hopatcong in front of Hopatcong. 4th quarter we go. Hopatcong has to contain Joe Martinick. They do on this play, led by Matt Dowling and John Van Amen on the big stop right there. Hopatcong at the Hopatcong 28, 4th and 6. The pass will fall incomplete, and Hopatcong would take over on downs. A little over 5 minutes left. Now 3rd and 5 for Hopatcong. This pass is incomplete, and the Chiefs would have to kick it away. Hopatcong does get the ball back in the final minutes. Ian Evans to Scott Braun on this play. Watch him catch it and go out of bounds to stop the clock. All right, time running down for Hopatcong right here. The pass is picked off by Jeremy Tucker, and Hopatcong able to run out the clock. They beat Hopatcong 14-7. A great defensive effort by the Lions.
I can't praise my defense enough. We gave up 7 points,
right,
but we didn't give up anything. That was on a stupid specials again.
Defense, 11 kids went to the ball every time. Kids were making plays across the field. We needed this one bad, and we got it.
On Hopatcong's drive toward the winning touchdown right there, G. McGuire made a big pass completion on a 4th down play to pick up a big first down for Hopatcong, obviously to keep that drive alive.
Coach had confidence that we could, get that first down. So the O-line gave me a ton of time, and my wide receivers, I just put the ball up. They do all the work. They're the ones that come down with it.
Jeremy Tucker, big game for the Hopatcong Lions, 151 yards, and he scored their 2 touchdowns on the night.
He's coming along. It's taken him a little bit longer. It's a different brand of ball up here, and it takes a little more time to get used to it. He's coming along fine.
My team looks up to me a lot, and I feel that they look up to me a lot. I need to do a lot for them.
He did great. He followed the blocks. He kept 2 hands on the ball. He did everything perfect, and you can't ask for much more.
A nice bounce-back win for the Hopatcong Lions after a Week 1 loss to Vernon. They now up their record to 1-1. Can you imagine a Hopatcong team being 0-2? That didn't happen. A huge win over Hopatcong here.
We were really down after last week, and we really had like a reality check this week, and we really pulled together as a team. This was a big team victory. There's no one player that stood out in this game. It was all team. It was the line, the wide receivers, everyone.
This is a big one because in the SCIL, anyone's bound to win.
This is a tough outfit, and we knew it coming in. You know, we were very impressed with the tailback. He's a great young man. The only problem is he's coming back next year. And, you know, they have 3 or 4 real good linemen. They play tough defense against us, and that's a good football team. And to tell you what, they're going to surprise some people down the line.
Welcome back to Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat, ladies and gentlemen. Big matchup over there at Lenape Valley High School as the Kittatinny Cougars came to town to play Lenape Valley. Paul Mencher recaps the action from that game.
Kittatinny starts out with a good first drive. Fullback Nick Campbell finds room to run here. He'll go 17 yards to near midfield. The Cougars reach the Lenape 28, but on third down, the quarterback is sacked by Justin Nadeau, and Kittatinny is forced to punt. While Lenape Valley can't get going on its first drive, the tackle for a loss by Jake Weinrich, and the Patriots punt. Kittatinny backed up deep in its own territory. Quarterback Jeff Kissel nearly sacked for a safety. Somehow he gets the pass away, but it's incomplete, and the Cougars punt, scoreless after 1 quarter. That would change early in the second. Quarterback Robbie Klink rolls out left, throws the perfect pass to Dan Pregno. He avoids the last tackler, takes it into the end zone. A 63-yard pass play. Lenape Valley leads 7-0. Lenape's defense keeps the clamps on Kittatinny. Mike Chernesky with the tackle for a loss. The Cougars punt again. Here come the Patriots. Joe Fritsky taking it off the right side. He'll drag a tackler for a 15-yard gain inside the Kittatinny 35. Fullback Mike Groom running tough up the middle. He moves the chains again on this play. Now 2nd and goal for the Patriots at the 20. Klink drops back, throws one over the middle. Joe Ferrugia makes a leaping catch, takes it into the end zone. The PAT fails, 13-0 Lenape at the half. First possession of the third quarter, the Patriots run the sweep to Joe Ferrugia. He breaks into the clear, and no one will catch him. He'll dash 59 yards to the end zone, make it 20-0 Patriots. On the ensuing kickoff, Kyle Hayes takes it from the 7-yard line. He breaks one tackle, and then another, and then he breaks into the clear. Looks like he might go the distance, but Robbie Klink is able to trip him up at the 15-yard line after a 78-yard return. 3 plays later, Jeff Kissel bootlegs it to the left, then guns to Steve Dale in the end zone. A 7-yard TD strike. The Cougars are back in it at 20-7. Kittatinny gets the ball back too. Facing 3rd and long at their own 1, Chris Carr takes the handoff, breaks it to the left, and goes 28 yards. The Cougars continue that drive. Jeff Kissel rolls to the left, decides to scramble, but as he tries to avoid the tackler, he injures his knee and has to leave the ball game. With the backup in the game now, 4th and inches for the Cougars, but they fumble. Lenape Valley recovers to start the 4th quarter. And the Patriots rev up their ground game. Mike Groom going through the middle for 12 yards and a first down on this play. Joe Fritsky shows he's a tough runner too, taking the pitch, running to the right. Somehow he'll stay on his feet and go all the way inside the 20-yard line for a 16-yard gain. And Mike Groom finishes off the drive. He plows 5 yards into the end zone. Across the goal line, the kick fails. Now it's 26-7 Patriots. And Lenape Valley would get one more score. Kittatinny on offense, they run the draw play, but the ball will be knocked loose by Jim Hamill on the tackle. DJ Russo picks it up. He follows his blockers, returns it 28 yards for the touchdown. The Patriots controlled this game most of the way, winning 33-7.
We have to play at a steady pace throughout the whole game. We can't come out really high in the first half and then go down in the second half. And it seemed like we were doing that at the beginning of the second half, and we picked it up, and it turned out to be a great victory for us.
Lenape Valley's defense harassed Kittatinny throughout the game, causing several sacks and turnovers.
This group seems to force a lot of turnovers, so I'll tell you that. It was 5 last week, and I don't know how many tonight, but there was a lot again. And Russo just seems to have a knack for the football. It's just 2 in 2 weeks running them back.
We were able to figure out from those hints what the play was actually going to be before the snap, and that's the key to why we were there when we were there, making the big plays.
The Patriots' offense got off to a bit of a slow start, but a couple of big passing plays opened things up for the ground game.
He's very good with the play-action passes, and that's his forte. And, you know, Danny Pregno's a threat, Chernesky. Well, the backs, they have good hands. So, you know, I think, as I said, I think we'll get better as it goes on.
The passes early in the game opened up the running game, too. Because, you know, like you said, we're mostly a running game, but then the passes just opened up the running game for us. Great.
Our running game was a little slow in the beginning, but then after we threw the pass for a touchdown, we just picked it up, and the lines were just making huge holes for us to run through.
Coach Smolin says his team is going to have to get even better with a lot of tough opponents on the horizon.
We got a tough stretch coming now. You go to Sparta, you go to Hopatcong, Hopatcong. It's got a tough little road to hoe here right now. Vernon sandwiched in there. So we'll take them one at a time. The kids play hard. They're great kids. They're fun to work with, and we'll see what happens.
Want to remind you, you can see that game in its entirety right here on Service Electric Cable TV's Channel 10 on the Tuesday night football game of the week, 5 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m., only on Service Electric Cable TV's Channel 10. We have more to come on the Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat. Right now we have for you, my friends and neighbors, a commercial time out. Welcome back to a Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat, ladies and gentlemen, showing you highlights week number 2 of the SCIL football season. Up next, Newton hosting Sparta. Let's roll the video on that game and find out what happened. First play from scrimmage for Sparta, out of the shotgun, the quick handoff to Ryan Skrupka. Can't give him any room. He's gone. 74 yards for a touchdown. Just like that in the first play of the game, folks. It's 7-0 Sparta. After the touchdown, the roof caves in for Newton. They fumble the kickoff right here. Sparta gets the ball back at the Newton 25-yard line. Oh, boy. And the next play, a totally wide open Andrew Passarelli from Tyler Reese. Touchdown. In under a minute, it's 14-0 Sparta. Newton deep in their own territory. T.J. Batten tracks down the quarterback for a sack, and the Braves are forced to punt. Sparta, great field position off the punt. Ryan Skrupka, the quarterback in this play, the handoff to Danny D'Angelo, 9-yard touchdown run, 21-0 Sparta, folks. After a Newton fumble, Sparta back on offense. Ryan Skrupka bowls away for a first down. A few plays later, counterplay to Andrew Passarelli, open path, 9-yard touchdown run, 28-0 still in the first quarter. Newton tries to get something going. Steve Zander on the run. The pass is deflected and picked off by Cameron Carl. He'll run it back to the Newton 15-yard line. Another big chance for Sparta, and they do take advantage. 2 plays later, the pitch to Ryan Skrupka. 7-yard touchdown run. 35-0, folks, Sparta after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go. Steve Zander zips the pass to Jared Zappa, and the Braves get a first down on that play. It's Zander to Zappa again. The Z's keep it going. A nice leaping catch by Zappa. Another Braves first down. Then Zander fires the pass to Ben Kassane. 5-yard touchdown pass. PAT failed. The Braves are on the board. They trail 35-6. All right, folks. Ensuing kickoff off that touchdown. This young man, a D1 prospect. Give him a little seam, folks. He's got it right here. 90 yards to pay dirt. PAT failed. 41-6 Sparta. Talk about your game breakers, folks. There he is, one of the talented running backs in the SCIL. Good to quarterback Steve Zander out of a shotgun. Decides to run it himself. A nifty run right here. He'll get a Braves first down. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. And then Zander rolls right. He's got his man, Dan Morales, 8-yard touchdown pass. 41-13, Sparta at the half. Newton still playing hard, folks. Third quarter we go. Braves keep it going. Scott Paul busting his way through for a big gain. And a Newton first down. They're on the move once again. Zander, the quarterback, decides to run it himself. He goes 5 yards for a touchdown. They now trail by a count of 41-19. So the Sparta starters get back in the game. Ryan Skrupka bulls his way ahead. First down to the Newton 1-yard line. And the next play, it'll be a quarterback sneak. Tyler Reese will get in, make it 48-19, Sparta well in command. Watch Newton quarterback Steve Zander on this next play. Running for his life. He's about to be sacked. He's got a man open. Andrew Molitaris. He's going to fire it up to him. Here's the pass right here. 41-yard touchdown play. That'll be the final score, 48-26. The fast start by Sparta, the key to victory.
A sports writer had picked them to beat us. And, that kind of got us a little ticked off. We wanted to come out and establish a lead right away and kind of show them who the better team was. I think we did that, with those first 2 scores.
We're kind of meshing 2 offenses together with a wing tee and this open set. And we started out with the open set, and the kids did a really nice job. We were on the ball fast, getting things done, and they executed great.
Sparta took a 14-0 lead a minute into the game on a scoring pass from Tyler Reese to Andrew Passarelli.
Tyler just threw a great ball, and I happened to beat the coverage, and it was just right there. It was a perfect throw by Tyler. Really got us rolling on offense, spreading the ball out, mixing it up.
After Newton got on the scoreboard in the second quarter, Ryan Skrupka answered right back with a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Momentum was going their way and stuff. Coach called a middle return, and I did my job, and everybody else did their job, and that's what happens when people do their job on the field. Good things happen.
The Spartans face their first major test of the season when they host Lenape Valley this Saturday.
Yeah, it's always a good game with Lenape. You want them to get rest, but you also want to make sure they're in game shape, and I think they're ready to go. They're already fired up for it.
I have most respect for that team. Coach Smollin's a great coach. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game.
Up next, week number 2 of the SCIL football season, Wallkill Valley hosted Mahwah on Saturday. Let's check out the video from that game. Mahwah's first possession quarterback Scott Rossingall fires the pass to the wrong guy. Mike Hearn picks it off for Wallkill Valley and runs it back into Mahwah territory. Hernan, a quarterback for the Rangers on the run, finds Chris Kalaki. First down to the Mahwah 24-yard line. A couple of plays later, third down play. Hearn is leveled. The ball pops loose. The Thunderbirds recover, killing that Ranger drive. Mahwah marches down the field once again. They turn it over. Hearn with a second pick of the day. Still no score in this game after one quarter. Mike Hearn, great job in the secondary for Wallkill Valley. Second quarter we go. Hearn, in a quarterback, decides to run it himself. Breaks a couple of tackles along the way and stumbles all the way down to the Mahwah 20-yard line. Nice run there by Hearn. 2 plays later, the Ranger drive is halted. Again, they fumble. Again, Mahwah recovers. That's got to kill you as a coach. Mahwah begins to get it going offensively. The handoff to Arcadius Umbagaya, bounces off a defender and runs to midfield on this play. Look at this kid go. Scott Rossingall, the quarterback, fakes the handoff and lobs it up to Kevin Dixon inside the Wallkill Valley 5-yard line. Then Mahwah goes to the halfback option. Eric Camback to Tom Stripe. 4-yard touchdown pass. They're up 7-0 over Wallkill Valley. Wallkill Valley tries to get back into the game, but the pass is picked off by Arcadius Umbagaya. He'll run it back to the Wallkill Valley 35-yard line. Umbagaya would score on a 13-yard touchdown run to make it 14-0 Mahwah at the half, this game at Wallkill Valley. Third quarter we go. Mahwah tries the halfback option again. Remember, it was successful before, but this time Mike Hearn leaps up to make his third interception of the day. What a job in the secondary. Fourth quarter we go. Wallkill, fourth down play. They go for it midfield. The pass falls incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Mahwah does take advantage of that. Eric Camback runs 17 yards and a Thunderbird first down. And Camback will bang it into the end zone. 6-yard touchdown run. Mahwah beats Wallkill Valley. The final score, 20-0.
Well, we just didn't execute. Mahwah was the better team today, and hats off to Coach Remo and his boys. He had them ready to play. They played a flawless game. They punched us in the mouth, and they deserved to win. They did a great job today.
One bright spot for you was Mike Hearn on defense today. Had 3 interceptions for you guys. Good game for him?
Yeah, on individual, he's one of the guys that stood up, but, this is a team game. We got 42 guys on the field, and, we all need to come together as a team and as a family. We got a lot of season left, so, we'll look at personal stuff at the end of the year, but, this is all about us being a team and a family when, we're going to come together and get it done next week at Kittatinny.
All right, folks, up next, the High Point Wildcats, Vernon Vikings. That's on tap. Later on in the program, the play of the week, the athlete of the week, all coming up. Don't touch that dial. Right now we have for you, my friends and neighbors in Sussex and Warren counties, a commercial time out. Welcome back to a Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat. Ladies and gentlemen, showing you highlights week number 2 of the SCIL football season. We're up to our final highlight package of the show. Well, the Vernon Vikings ranked number 1 in our poll. Do what they had to do on Saturday, beat a scrappy High Point team. Let's roll a video on that game. First quarter, Vernon Vikings on offense. Dan Lisa rolls right, fires the pass. It's picked off by Ryan Van Orden at the Viking 40-yard line. The Vernon defense able to bottle up High Point. Ryan Ann's alone on the stop, and High Point forced to punt. The handoff goes to Justin Gannon of Vernon. He breaks all kinds of tackles in the High Point territory for a Viking first down. The electrifying Justin Gannon. This time it's Chris Marazita finding a big hole. He takes it down to the High Point 14. Another Viking first down. 2 plays later, Justin Gannon pulls his way into the end zone. PAT failed. 6-0 Vernon after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go. The Vikings on the doorstep once again. But they fumble at the High Point too. It's Wildcat football. High Point cannot accept the gift because they fumble. A few plays later, Vernon gets the ball back at the High Point 18. 2 plays later, it's Justin Gannon scampering for a 16-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion failed. Make it 12-0 Vernon. High Point forced to punt. Mike Deutsch comes charging in to block the punt. and the Vikings get the ball at the High Point 25. It's Mr. Gannon on the pitch. He breaks it outside to make it 1st and goal for the Vernon Vikings, looking to put this thing away. T.J. Diggles fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown. PAT made 19-0 Vernon. The Vikings want to put this game away, but High Point keeps hanging around. Ryan Van Orden picks off the pass, runs it back into Viking territory. Wildcats still in this game. And Brian Konopka to J.P. Noon breaking a tackle and making it 1st and goal with seconds left in the first half of this game. It's Konopka finding the pass, a nice catch by Ryan Van Orden, a touchdown. PAT was blocked, 19-6, Vernon at the half. 3rd quarter we go. Brian Konopka chased around by Ryan Anzalone on this play. He throws it away, intentional grounding against High Point, and the Wildcats are forced to punt. Vikings looking to take advantage of it. It's Mr. Everything, Justin Gannon. Nice little run right here to the High Point 42. Another Viking 1st down. This time is T.J. Diggles with an open hole. He'll make it 1st and goal for Vernon, knocking on the door again. Now 4th and goal on the inch line. Diggles gets in, 26-6. The Vikings lead after 3 quarters. 4th quarter we go. High Point keeps playing hard. Final minutes of the game. Evan Johnson. Nice little run right here for a High Point 1st down. Then it's Jeremy Ramirez breaking all kinds of tackles for a touchdown for High Point. Vernon wins the game 26-14. Not pretty, but the Vikings got the job done, and they got the W to go to 2-0.
Having Pope John the first week, everybody's all up for it, and we did let down a little bit today, but we knew we needed to win, so we just did what we had to do.
We knew this was a game we're supposed to win, so we might have let up a little bit, but then we did come out strong in the second half to get our other players in. We wanted it to be a program win, and that's what we did.
I got to take my hat off to High Point because I think they've got an improved program. Coach is doing a great job over there, and they played hard. They played with everything that they have. So my hat's off to them. They played a good game, and luckily enough for us, it was able to go our way again.
Against Pope John, the Vikings made some big plays through the air, but this week the ground game carried the load.
Passing game wasn't working out in the first half, but we've got great back, great line. They can open the holes, so if we ever one part of our game's not working, we can just revert back to the other, and that's exactly what happened today.
You got to have balance in your offense because that way when one thing isn't going well, a team can't just load up against one thing and beat you. And that's something that has happened in the past, not just here, but with all high school football teams, that if you're just one-dimensional, you could be in trouble. So it's nice that today didn't click for us passing-wise, but we were able to get off the ball. Offensive line did a nice job today, and our backs did a fine job too, so we were able to control it on the ground.
We could push it through a little bit. We didn't have to go to the air. Our first choice is always run, and then when that doesn't work, we go to the pass. So we got it done.
Vernon's special teams helped give them good field position in the first half.
Our special teams is really a big part of our team. We were really fast. We got a lot of young kids, so it really picked us up.
And Coach Ferguson works hard. The guys work hard when it comes to special teams, and you can see in a game like this when the offense isn't producing the way they should that special teams really just comes through, and that's what separates the good teams from the even better teams in this league, I think.
After High Point scored to end the first half, Vernon stopped the Cats to open the 3rd quarter and drove for a score to take control of the game.
Our defense really needed to step it up, and our offense kind of countered back, which is what we needed. We really wanted to get everybody in the game today, so it worked out well.
We needed to, to land the knockout punch, and we were able to do it there, and then get a bunch of kids on the field that you like getting them on Saturdays.
As we take you into a commercial break, let's run down all the local scores from this past week. This scoreboard sponsored by our good friends at the Mitchell Insurance Agency. Welcome back to Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the highlights week number 2 of the SCIL football season. It's now time for the Miriam Gateway Fitness Center SCIL Play of the Week. We take you to the Lenape Valley Kittatinny game. Early 2nd quarter, game scoreless. Patriots quarterback Robbie Klink rolls left, finds Dan Pregno, breaks a tackle. That's a 63-yard touchdown pass as Lenape Valley goes on to beat Kittatinny. The final score in that game, 33-7, a big win for the Patriots. It's now time to name the Eastern Propane Villa Capri 2 Athlete of the Week. Which sport did it come from this week? Well, it comes from girls tennis. Joy Johnson of Pope John won the SCIL singles title at the festival this past weekend, and Pope John went on to tie Sparta in the SCIL festival. Hey, Joy Johnson, you are the Eastern Propane Villa Capri 2 Athlete of the Week, and for being the Athlete of the Week, you receive a free dinner compliments of Villa Capri 2 on Sparta Avenue in Sparta, whether you want a complete meal or a slice before or after an SCIL sporting event. As we take you into a commercial break, let's run down the SCIL standings, sponsored by Villa Capri 2 in Sparta. Welcome back to Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat, ladies and gentlemen. After 2 weeks of SCIL football, time to take a look at that first Hope Bank top 5. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up the Monday and Tuesday edition of a Sports Beat. Once again, we think about our soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. We love them. We care about them and their families. They are the true American heroes. We love them. We think about them every day. We'll be back on Friday to pick the SCIL football games for week number 3. I will be joined by Paul Mencher and Bill Rocca. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I bid you a hearty good night.